Well, good day everybody, back in the garage again. The furnace is just going before we get started on the ball joints. It's heating up the garage a little bit, it's a little chilly. I got HP tuners out. Got the old Windows laptop booting up. I'm not a fan of Windows computer, but unfortunately some applications do not work on Mac. But I want to get into the program to see what the computer's set to as far as gear ratio and tire size and all that, so we're gonna figure that out. So I just got it set up and it says my current gear ratio is 4.56, so that is set up correctly. There's nothing more I want to look at. All my information I want to see is there. All right, shut her down. I'm learning new stuff with this Jeep every day, so I might think about putting this carpet in, but there's also a Tuffy security box underneath the passenger seat. So there's one underneath the driver's seat, one underneath the passenger seat, and of course right there, which is kind of cool actually. Holy, I'm glad that bottom ball joint is out. What a nightmare trying to get that. But I still got the other side to do. Shit shows all around. Telling you. Hopefully the Teraflex ball joints will go in easier. Alright, one side is done. There's quite a bit of work. Struggled with trying to get that one ball joint out. Yeah, probably the other side's gonna be the same. Be nasty, but we'll fight with it. But I'm gonna get this tire off tonight and everything sprayed down and soaking, so we're good to go for tomorrow. And haven't had tomcats in the video for a while, but he's just outside chilling away. Hey buds, what are you doing? Yeah, I was right. Any mice out there yet? It's starting to get nice out, so he wants to venture outside a little bit now, which I don't blame him. But I'm gonna get this cleaned up and set up for tomorrow. So I just got everything moved over, and there's a couple things. Well, one thing that I'm paying for now is that I should have actually drained the oil and differential, because now that I had it apart and pulled the axle out, well, it's all the fluid in that tube is coming out now. But I didn't want to drain the fluid in the differential until I start working on the air lockers. I was kind of hoping if I had one side jacked up enough that the oil would go to the other side, not spill over, but when I do the opposite side, I put the midi vac in there and suck up everything before we continue. So one thing I want to point out is the hardest thing you're ever going to encounter when doing a job is doing something for the first time. Even though this is pretty much the same as doing it on a TJ or XJ, doing something for the first time in a new vehicle always poses new challenges. So the first side, or the first half, is always going to take the longest, my hair, and then by the time you're going to do the second half, you're going to find out ways that would have made it quicker the first time, and little tips and tricks that you would have been thinking about if you're thinking about it while doing it. Now, that being said, I have to get this side done. I want to check the wheel alignment because, like I said, next week I'm putting tires on it, and I dedicated my Sunday because Aubrey's coming over. He needs to get brakes done on his car. They're making noise, and I need to get this done and to help him out. So I'm gonna go chop some wood. By that time, Tomcat will want to go in, and then get a fire going and relax for a couple hours tonight. Had some kindling split. Some of the poplar we dried up the last fire. Hey, Doms. You want to go inside? Meow. Rawr. What are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? Hmm? Do you want some chin scratches? Oh my, I know. You want to go inside? What a gorgeous morning. It's nice. Yesterday I had to turn the heat on, today I don't. Man, one side's done. Early morning, gotta get this tackled so I can work on Aubrey's car. Hopefully the shit show won't be too bad today. Well, it looks like the shit show's already started. ABS sensor broke, fucking seized in there, broke off flush. So I gotta see if I can drill it out. Yeah, fortunately it kind of sucks balls, drilled it out, but it is what it is, it's screwed. Now I need a wheel hub and a sensor. Holy crap. I don't know what the story was behind that, but axle shaft wasn't coming out. Must have been all that glob of grease and shit creating like a super vacuum. Wonder how those ball joints are gonna pop out now. So yeah, I was trying to film this part, but then the camera battery shit the bed. So you didn't get the awesome part of it cracking up. Alright, haven't driven the Jeep in a while. Take it for a rip down to the parts store to buy that hub. Alright. Just got the new wheel bearing assembly. $250 later. Got it from local Auto Value. Sad part is Amazon had that same bearing. Well, not that brand name, but the original one I had, the Moog, for $100. But it wouldn't be delivered till next week, and that kind of puts me in a pinch, so I need to get this job done today. Hopefully there's no more issues. We'll find out. Well, guess it's time we get back to work. Get this finished with. Now, you gotta make sure the orientation of that is correct. So this is the new bearing hub. Now my word of advice, so you don't go down the same hole I did. If possible, I am doing ball joints, and I was trying to pull the axle and bearing hub assembly all out at once to save a step, but the ABS sensor was stuck in there and broke off. So if you're gonna do this, my recommendation is to remove the bearing separate and then put it aside with the ABS wire attached. Don't try to remove it. Anyways, let's get this thing in. This is turning into a shit show, and I just need to take a break. Before I get mad, I just start smashing shit. One thing, RCV axles is a stupid friggin' setup with that stupid plastic cup. Trying to get that axle hub in. And then since the wheel bearing is out of a 2007, 2010. ABS wire is actually spliced in. But I'm getting so frustrated here. I need to take a break because I feel the urge to grab a sledgehammer and just start beating the shit out of this Jeep. I need to take a time out. Sometimes you just need to step back for a few minutes. So now I got to deal with the ABS. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why. It has a 2007, 2010 hub. It's a 2014, so obviously the ABS wire must have been different, and it was just cut in. But there's a green and white, and on this one, it's I believe it'll be white and black. Yeah, white and black. So I have to splice the old one. So white goes to brown, I guess, and green goes to black. Have to wire it the same. All right, that's all together. I did actually solder the ABS lines. I'm trying to split this wire was a total headache. So that's all taken care of. I did notice that the rubber on that brake line is torn, so I'm gonna have to look at replacing that. And these rubber brake things too is torn too. That's why I got zip ties there. So I need to get some new ones ordered in. Need to clean up some of this mess and then start putting the steering back on and tightening it up. So I just had the weirdest thing happen to me. I was adjusting the steering and I carried my tools, the little Allen key, which is 2.5 millimeter, from here. Moved all my stuff over here. And somehow along the mix, I had lost the Allen key. And now I can't find it. But I have one in a socket version and a straight version that I can use. But what's nice about this Teraflex steering is, as you can see right there, there's 4 set screws all the way along the sides. So what you do is that when your steering starts feeling sloppy, you back them all out. 2 of them are long because there's like little slots in there that they fit into, and then 2 of them are normal. And then once you back them out or take them completely out, you take this special tool, right? You put it in those 4 holes. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, but I use my, there we go, use my good hand, and then you would tighten it, and if you can get to the next notch or a couple notches, you'll be good, because the dealership said that this one here was bad. I can't turn the light on now for some reason. Hold on. There, I just turned the light on. This boot was bad, but Steve had some spares he gave me, and I probably got about 2-3 notches out of there. The other ones tested good. One on the bottom, on the far side, I can't because the Allen keys are stripped out. So it does look like Teraflex might make these that you can press them out. That's something I'm going to have to look into. You got to be joking me. I was looking for the Allen key high and dry. Stuck to the magnet of my light. Holy. The only place I didn't look. Alright, that was a hard go. Ball joints are in. Wheel hub is replaced. Steering has been checked and adjusted. Not too worried about the alignment. I had checked that afterwards, but the tires don't seem to be wearing like super funny. And these things are like wore right down bald, but apparently with 35s, people are saying 16th toe in. I have to figure all that out afterwards, but need to take it for a rip, see how she handles now. All right, go for a rip, see if the tires fall off. I'm telling you right now, man, I love the JK. The 4-door just feels like you're driving in a Cadillac compared to the old TJ there. Don't get me wrong, my TJ, I love it, but the wheelbase is so short, you feel everything. All right, time to shut her down. The road manners were pretty good on the Jeep. I'm pretty happy. It seems a lot tighter now in the front end. This job is done. I think all the hard labor jobs for the time being are over with. That was a lot of work, a lot of effort, and I'm doing a lot of rambling without cranking open my MF beer. Here we go. Motherfucking beer time, everybody. Smashing back the Caribou Blonde. Next week, I get tires on the Jeep. I'm going to do some small stuff, small projects that need to be done. Little small things. Like I said, big jobs are pretty much done. And hopefully get out camping. I don't know if I'm going to take this or if I'm going to take the TJ. Probably going to take the TJ until this thing is completely finished. But I want to thank you guys for watching. There's going to be tons of JK content. And if you made it to this part of the video, all the DIY videos, I know I just vlog on this channel, but all the DIY videos of everything I've done on the JK, everything that's going to be future, will be cataloged on my second channel, BSK Garage. And it'll be everything from the most easiest, simplest maintenance all the way up to ball joints, radiator, transmission flush. Whatever I do on this JK will be documented on my second channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.